Hi, welcome back to SWTA, a little series that I like to make stuff about. So, today's video, I'm going to be talking about a lost YouTube video from 2006, apparently, that I have not seen in, like, 7 to 9 years. And I'm apparently one of the only people who remembers this, because I have only found one or like two people who happen to remember it, and I'll get into that in a moment. So, the film, or video, whatever you want to call it, was like a short film that was basically a romantic drama called Ben and M, and I know that may sound stupid, but wait till you hear this. It used Calvin and Hobbes characters. And yeah, it was the weirdest, most stupid YouTube video I've ever seen, but it's kind of a part of my childhood when I remember it. And to be honest, the fact that it's so bad and weird, and the fact that I haven't been able to find it in so long, is just the main reason why I want to see it again. So one of the key things that I remember from it is that it had like stock music that played up until around, like, it played throughout the first few minutes, but it stopped playing after a certain scene, which was, Kiss! Another thing is that it was basically just, a story about them going through couple issues and all that other bull crap. Yeah, not really something that you'd expect to see in freaking Calvin and Hobbes. Like, what the frick? The two main characters, as for them, Ben, one of the main characters, looked exactly like Calvin from the original comic strip, but M was a bit different. A bit different from Susie. She had longer hair and added eyelashes, I think. Basically, to put it short, she looked a lot more feminine, really. And I think I heard somewhere that they're adults in this. I don't know, but as for the quote-unquote animation, it was basically just taking stills from the original comic strip and just moving them around and editing them. The film goes on for a bit, and they get married at the end, blah blah blah, and there's a little, just reuses a lot of stuff, and it's pretty bad, but, again, so bad it's good is a thing, and I was pretty curious recently when I couldn't find it anywhere on YouTube, but I did eventually, after doing some digging, find a Reddit post on the Lost Media subreddit from a person who actually claimed to see the film, and from what I looked at, he got most of it bang on. That was pretty much it. In fact, he actually posted a second version twice. But thanks to this guy, I was able to learn some new information about the video that I did not know previously. So, for one thing, he says that he remembers it being around like 11 minutes long. Two, being that it was originally from the year 2006, which is a lot older than I thought. Like, I remember seeing it, like, back in, like, 2012 or 2014, maybe? Or maybe 2013. But, yeah, you can tell it was a very old video, so I'm surprised that it was that old. But, another thing is that it originally had full voice acting, which is surprising, really. Like, I didn't expect that. And I never got to see that version, because I got the one that I remember was the stock version. But yeah, apparently the voice acting version was removed in 2010 and was replaced with the version that I saw. Another thing I found on the Reddit article is that apparently one of the people who replied to it actually ended up finding a dead link to the original video. So obviously, because it's a dead link, it doesn't work, but it's still a very interesting find. Apparently it was on like a forum post. So if there's anyone who happens to have this film or in any way wants to help me figure out where the frick this thing went, I would really appreciate that. And I mean, if it's not on YouTube because of like Bill Watterson obviously not approving, which I guess kind of makes sense, but overall it's kind of a video of my childhood, and yeah, you get the idea. It's super freaking weird for me to ask for something like this lost media thing to be found, because this is probably the stupidest piece of lost media anyone could imagine, but overall, yeah, you get the idea. So, thank you for watching, and you can let me know if you remember this.